Kyle with NorthwestUrbanFarmer.com. Today we're going to prepare a raised garden bed for the season. Now, over the winter, a few things have happened to our soil. The rain's been beating down on it all season, and that's really compacted the soil down so that if you were going to plant vegetables, there wouldn't be any room for the roots to spread through the soil. The rain's also caused a lot of the nutrients and the minerals to drain through the soil and out of the soil bed. So what you're left with is soil that does not have very many nutrients for the vegetables you're going to plant into them. So we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to add some compost or organic matter. We're also going to add some fertilizer, and we're going to spade it in or fluff up the soil so that there's room for the vegetable roots to go through the soil when we plant them later on in the season. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do before you get started is check for moisture. Now, we haven't had rain in about a week here, so I'm hoping that our soil bed's dry enough for us to till up. But if you try to do it when it's too wet, you're going to pull up big clods of dirt and it's going to stick together like mud, and you're going to have trouble breaking it up so that when you plant your vegetables later on during the season, there's room for the roots to grow. So just take a hand trowel and you're going to go in just as deep as you can, 6 inches or so, and what you're doing is pulling out the dirt to make sure that there aren't any big muddy clods. Now, it's okay if you get little things like this that stick together, but if they crumble apart, that means your bed's probably dry enough to work. We'll be putting this on at a rate of about 1 gallon per 100 square feet, so we'll just be using a little bit of a bucket here. I'm also going to put a video annotation to a previous video on how we made this complete organic fertilizer that you can use. And now we'll just add some compost. Now, it's a little too cold this time of year to make your own compost still, so this is just a bag from the local big box store. Next, we'll till up the soil. I'm going to use a spade fork, which is a little pitchfork thing that you see here. But you can really just use anything that feels comfortable. I've done it with a hand trowel, and it's worked fine just as long as you've got the patience to work through all your dirt. Now that you've tilled the soil and brought everything up to the top, we're just going to break apart everything that's now on the surface. Now, if you do see some balls starting to form as you get deeper and deeper into the material, just break them up with your hand. You can also grab a little hand rake and break them up that way. And there you have it. You've got a raised bed that's ready for vegetables this season. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check back often for future videos. Also, check us out at NorthwestUrbanFarmer.com. Thanks.